This pack cost $2.99, about 27 years ago. Today we have Urza's Legacy from 1999. This one cost me about $131 in today's dollars, and this was the first ever set to have foils. It's only about a 10% chance to get one, and of all of them, we hope to see a massive Grin Monolith which runs for over $3,000 as a foil, and still even $500 normally, which would be good enough for me. Besides that, the next highest value card is Deranged Hermit, which goes for about $400 a foil, and again, still about $85 regularly. The top uncommon is Mother of Runes at $14, and the best common we could see is Snap at $5. So with all that said, wish me luck and subscribe if you're so inclined. This pack cost $2.95, about 29 years ago. Today we're checking out Tempest from 1997. This pack cost me a whopping $147, and there are quite a few gems in this set. For starters, there's the common card Lotus Petal, which runs for about $35 now. Then there's uncommons like Wasteland and Ancient Tomb, which cost big money as well. Then for the top hits of the set, there's Earthcraft, which last sold for $280, and Intuition at about $360. Will we see any of these? I don't know, maybe. Let's see. Bro, what? Is that a Nemesis card? Boo this guy. This guy sucks. Boo.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
I paid $750 for this stack of vintage packs, and this month we're opening every single one of them, starting with Mirage. My average cost on 16 packs is $47, so that is the goal to determine the success of each individual pack. But obviously there's $10 packs like Homelands, and nearly $100 packs like this one. And speaking of this pack, we're looking to pull artifacts like Lion's Eye Diamond, which costs $600 now, or Phyrexian Dreadnought, which is around $200. So hit the follow button to see how we do this month, and let's see what we get from this one. We're on day 2 of opening this fat stack of vintage packs, and today we have Odyssey. Once again, I paid $752 for these packs, which averages out to $47 per pack, so that's the target for today. With that said, we want to see cards like Entomb and Tainted Pact, which cost $30 normally, or over $400 as foil. Then there's also a couple good uncommons as well, like Price of Glory, which runs for about $13, or $50 as a foil. And considering we did not do too well yesterday, well, let's hope for the best. We're on day number 3 of Vintage Month, and today we have Alliances. This pack is 30 years old and has a chance to contain big hitters like Lake of the Dead, which costs $90, or Force of Will, which is a $75 uncommon. Again, my average cost on these packs is $47 each, and so far we're down $79 between the last 2 packs. So hopefully we turn that around right now. Let's see.
Ew, ew, ew. Okay, I guess I can do one more for nothing. Ew, ew, ew.
It's Vintage Month, and that means today we have Marquetti masks from 1999. So far, we're down about $122 from the last 3 packs, but maybe we can start clawing our way back out today. It will take some good luck though with some crazy foils like Rishodon Port, which cost $1,000, and still about $80 regularly. There's also Food Chain, which costs $40 or $300 at foil. But besides that, there's also a ton of $5 commons in this set, which if foil can balloon to hundreds of dollars as well. And check this out. I'm releasing this video on YouTube in a couple days, so subscribe and make sure you don't miss out. It's day 5 of Vintage Month, and today we have Scourge, which is actually the last Vintage set ever released. As a reminder, I paid $752 for this stack of packs, and so far I'm down $158 just from the first 4 packs. The average cost per pack was $47, so we do need to see something decent out of here today. Luckily, there are big foil hits like Sliver Overlord, which cost over $200 and still goes for $50 regularly. Then there's Decree of Silence, which shot up to $35 from just $5 just a couple of months ago. Not sure what's up with that. So hopefully this goes well. We're on day 6 of Vintage Month, and today we have this 29-year-old pack of Tempest. So far, we are getting absolutely demolished with a cumulative loss of right under $200 so far. But with a $47 average cost per pack, maybe today we have a good chance to break even. But to do that, we need to see big hits like Earthcraft, which costs $140, or Intuition at $225. There's also the uncommon card Ancient Tomb, which costs $115. So, I don't know, I feel pretty good about this one. Let's see. We're now 7 days into Vintage Month, and today we have Torment from 2002. This is kind of an odd set in that the top card isn't even a rare. We're actually hoping to see the uncommon card Cabal Coffers, which runs for about $30 normally, or $150 if foil. Then there's also Cabal Ritual, which is a $15 common. But wait, Grim Lavamancer is back. After dropping all the way down to just a couple of bucks, it's recently ripped all the way back up to nearly 20. But with a $47 average pack cost to beat, we need one of these. Here we go. It's now day 8 of Vintage Month, and we're opening 5th edition. I bought this stack of packs for $752 with an average cost of $47 per pack, and so far I'm down nearly $300. So to break even today, we basically need to see a Mana Vault, which runs for $80, and then the second best pull would be a Necropotence at $25. And there are some decent uncommons which go for $5 to $10 each, but we really need the rare to carry us today. So here we go.
even that!
Today we're going back 31 years with Ice Age. As you know, we're on day 9 of Vintage Month, and it honestly has not been going very well so far. I'm currently down $317, and while we can't make that all up today, hopefully we can at least stop the bleeding. With that said, the top card in the set is Necropotence at 35 bucks, but since Pre-Modern has been popping off lately, a lot of the original Painlands are actually going for well over $20 now. There's also a ton of commons and uncommons in this set, which go for over 10 bucks as well. So, let's see them. Here we go.
Deus misericordiae nostri.
Today we're back with the new Ninja Turtles Collector Booster. Since it just came out, prices are still pretty hard to lock down, but the big hit would definitely be one of the gold stamped headliner cards, which are currently listed for between $30,000 and $40,000. And besides that, there's fractured foils and showcase cards, which go for over $100 as well. So wish me luck. Here we go. Today we're going back 31 years with Ice Age. As you know, we're on day 9 of Vintage Month, and it honestly has not been going very well so far. I'm currently down $317, and while we can't make that all up today, hopefully we can at least stop the bleeding. With that said, the top card in the set is Necropotence at 35 bucks, but since Pre-Modern has been popping off lately, a lot of the original Painlands are actually going for well over $20 now. There's also a ton of commons and uncommons in this set, which go for over 10 bucks as well. So, let's see them. Here we go.
Deus misericordiae nostri.
It's day 10 of Vintage Month, and today we have Chronicles from 1995. As you know by now, I spent $752 on 16 packs and have yet to break even on a single one. So far, I'm actually down 359 bucks. So, subscribe? Anyways, the top card in the set is City of Brass at $30, then there's Concordant Crossroads at about $20. Besides that, there's really only the common card Ashnod's Altar, which runs for $10, so wish me luck. We need it.
I don't know, he looks pretty sad to me.
I'm down over 400 bucks in these packs, but that's okay because today we have Homelands. Alright, so as you know, it's day 11 of Vintage Month, where I spent over $750 on a stack of vintage packs, which is kind of dwindling down now. We don't have many more chances to correct the course we're on, so hopefully we can break even today. With that said, the top card is Koskin Falls at $15, then Didgeridoo, which is right there as well. Merchant Scroll is a $7 common that we also want to keep an eye out for, so hopefully we see that too. Alright, save us, Homelands.
Is it supposed to be doing that?
Yeah, it's like his whole shtick.
This is a big one. Today we have this Lord of the Rings Special Edition Collector Pack. This pack cost me $263, and it could have a number of huge serialized hits out there which go for many thousands of dollars. But even bringing it back down to earth a little, there's still borderless poster cards like the One Ring and Sauron the Dark Lord which go for hundreds. So wish me luck, and let's see what happens.
Alright, we'll call it a draw.
It's day number 12 of Vintage Month, and today we're opening this pack of 4th edition from 1994. As you know, I spent $750 on 16 packs, and I'm currently down nearly $450 so far. Not good. So to end up in the green today, we need to see a Mana Vault, which costs $85. Then what would make it even better is the uncommon card Strip Mine, which is around $20. Then there's also a couple $5 commons like Dark Ritual and Red Elemental Blast. Okay, we got to see something here. Here we go.
I don't really want this.
Today is day 13 of Vintage Month, and we're opening Visions from 1996. We're getting absolutely crushed so far in these packs. We haven't even broken even on a single one yet. But today we can turn that around by seeing a Squandered Resources, which cost $90, or a Vampiric Tutor, which is around $70. But besides that, there's also Anvil of Vilgarden at $40. So, that's what we're looking at. Wish me luck. Today we have Unglued from 1998. This is day 14 of Vintage Month, and we are nearly out of packs from my original stack. And after all that, we're currently down over $500. So now we're just trying to break even on at least one pack here. And with an average cost of $47 per pack, there are a few ways that could be possible with this one. First off, the top card is Blacker Lotus, which runs for about $30. But then there's also big hitter lands and tokens, which go for anywhere between $10 and $20. And besides that, there's also this common, which goes for $9.
I wish this red thing appreciated me like you do.
Save us, Weatherlight. Today is day 15 of Vintage Month, and we are so far behind. So instead of making our money back, the goal is now just to break even on a single pack, and we will not stop until that happens. It could be this one, it could be one from next month. But to break even on this pack, we want to see the top hit like Nullrod, which has nearly doubled to over $120, or Scorched Ruins, which is $55. Besides that, the top uncommon is Phyrexian Furnace at $13. So, let's see it. Let's pull a Chocobo. Today we have this Final Fantasy Collector Booster which cost $115. This pack could have one of the last remaining unopened serialized golden Chocobos which cost about 50 grand if you wanted to pick one up for yourself. But besides that, there's also the neon ink foil Chocobos which hover around 2k each. And finally, we'd be happy with one of the big surge foils like this Sephiroth which sells for over $500. But knowing my luck, well, wish me luck.
That's the wrong number!
We're down to our last pack of Exodus, and honestly, I just want to break even. I'm down over $500 on the original stack of packs, and while there's no way to really make it all back here, we can at least try and get close maybe. We hope to see City of Traders, which is now $450 thanks to Pre-Modern, or Survival of the Fittest, which is at $280. And the top common we can get is Culling the Weak at about $15. So, here we go.
Yo guys, it's me, Charlie. Hey, did that guy just turn into sand?
Today we're opening Urza's Legacy from 1999. Vintage month may be coming to a close, but I will not stop until we break even at least on one pack. And this pack here is a really fun one because it's actually the first set which could contain foils. They were pretty rare, but top ones like Grim Monolith sell today for over $3,500. But that's not it. There's other huge hits like Foil Deranged Hermit and Goblin Welder which run for about $400 each. Then even an uncommon foil like Mother of Runes cost over $100. So let's see them. Here we go. From 1998, it's Stronghold. I will not stop opening vintage packs until I break even on at least one, and so far I've had a loss on the last 18 in a row. On that note, this pack cost me $137. And the reason this pack has shot up so much is because cards like Silver Queen, which now runs for $300, and Mox Diamond, which is now over $1,000. And besides that, it would be cool to see the uncommon card Constant Miss, which is about $20. So yeah, we need this. Here we go.
Now come all to this tragic.
Today we have Legions from 2003. This pack cost $31 and it's been over 20 packs since we last broke even on this channel, so I'm really hoping we can break the streak today. And to do that, we basically need to see a foil of nearly any kind. Seedborn Muse would be the top card at $18, but it also jumps to $300 if it's foil. And there's also a Chroma Angel of Wrath, which is about the same. And besides that, there's the uncommon card Root Sliver, which is $10 normally, or about $25 if foil. So wish me luck, and let's see it. Today we have 7th edition from 2001. It's been 21 packs now since I last broke even, and frankly, it is not looking very good. But this is one of those high-risk, high-reward packs where the only way to break even is to pull a foil card, but if we do see a foil card, there's a good chance it is worth many hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The top pool would be Birds of Paradise, which runs for over $2,000 of foil, but there's also City of Brass and many others which go for $1,000 as well. So let's hope for the best and get started. I got scammed. As you can tell, this isn't English, and I'm pretty sure the one in the picture wasn't English. So, boo this guy, boo. But anyways, it is a pack, so we're gonna open it. We're looking for a Mofaliku. Well, it runs for about 80 bucks in English, so let's say about 55 in Chinese. And besides that, we'd also like to see the uncommon Ashnold's Altar, which is about 10. Whew, okay, guys. Wish me luck on this one, because this was a bummer. Here we go. It's Mystery Pack Monday, and today we have this $50 mystery pack from Wonders Unsealed. So it looks like there aren't any actual booster packs in here, just 3 cards, of which are supposed to have a combined value of at least $50, and hopefully that's not just made up of end of collector booster slop, but I guess we'll just have to see. And I do want to note that I did just randomly buy this on eBay. These guys had no idea that this would be open on camera, so it should be a fair representation of what these packs look like. Alright, so it came out with 3 cards, 2 in a penny sleeve, and 1 in a top loader. So let's go one by one and see how we did. Today we're back with this Lord of the Rings Collector Booster. The new Hobbit set is coming out in just a few months, and I wanted to run through a pack of the original Lord of the Rings set before that comes out. So hopefully this doesn't turn out to be a bad choice. There's generally good value in these packs, but we do have a high price to overcome. So basically, we want to see a 1 ring. Any of them. They'll go for at least a couple $100 on foil, but this showcase version is upwards of $500. Will we see it? Let's hope. It's pre-release day for Secrets of Strixhaven, and we have this collector pack. This pack cost me 30 bucks, and I think we're in a pretty good spot to make our money back. There's a ton of good cards in this set, which could easily make it worth it. And besides what's already been shown, there's also the possibility at the serialized Emeritus of Ideation, which probably runs for a couple $1,000s today. And as always on a pre-release, prices are all over the place, so I'm basing everything off TCG Player Last Sold, and I'm not counting anything that comes in under a couple bucks. So with that said, let's get started. Today I'm opening this $170 Magic the Gathering Mystery Pack. I have no idea what packs to expect from this one. I've bought from these guys in the past, and they're usually pretty good, but I guess we'll just have to see. Alright, so it looks like we got some modern collector boosters here. So So we have Innistrad Remastered, Modern Horizons 2, and Ravnica Remastered. It's actually a pretty good mix of packs, but we'll have to check them out to see if they were worth it. Here we go. Arcadian Masks from 1999. Let's go. So while it is possible to break even on this pack by opening Rishodon Port, we basically need to see a foil of some sort to make this pack worth the price tag. And there are other big foils like Food Chain, which runs for over $300, and tons of others which run for hundreds as well. Will we see one? Well, we have about a 10% chance, so I'm sure it'll work out. This is the first modern set in all of Magic the Gathering. Today we have Mirrodin from 2004. This pack cost me $43, and we want to see a Chrome Mox which costs $125 normally, or $300 as a foil. Then the top uncommon would be Isochron Scepter at $18, and then Seething Song is the best common at about $8. And as you probably know, I've been on a bit of a cold streak lately, so hopefully this pack can help turn my luck around.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Today we have the first Modern Masters from 2013. We're looking for top cards like Doubling Season, which costs $30, and the Sword of Fire and Ice, which is $45 normally, or about $75 a foil. Besides those, there's also some lower rarity cards worth keeping an eye out for, like the uncommon card Paradise Mantle, and this Elspeth Emblem token, which both go for about $12. There's also a guaranteed foil in the back, which can be any rarity, so we have a couple chances at a hit. So here we go.
May I please have the water? Please?
I've always wanted to open a serialized card. So I got this box of Murders at Karlov Manor. This cost me $270, and there are 7 serialized cards in the set which have 250 printings each. And unfortunately, there's really not that much value in this set, so it's almost impossible to break even on this box unless we see one of those serialized cards. So, let's hope. So for today, we'll open 6 packs, and we'll do the other 6 in the next one. That one wasn't it. And here we are at the last pack of the day, so here we go. I will not stop until I pull a serialized card. So today we're finishing up this Murders at Karlov Manor collector box. There are 7 serialized cards in this set, which got 250 printings each, so hopefully that bodes well for us today. And we didn't do too bad on the front half of this box, but we are still a long way from the purchase price. Here we are at the last pack of the day, so here we go. Get this, Ice Age. From the year 1995, this pretty much encapsulates the theme of early Magic the Gathering. You've got top hits like Necropotence at $30, then there's some lands that have recently gotten a little bit more popular like Underground River and Carpolution Forest. Then there are some $15 uncommons like Dance of the Dead and Glacial Chasm, plus this OG-looking Swords to Plowshares. And I don't think I've ever pulled any of these. Maybe this time. Here's a controversial set. Today I'm opening 8th edition from 2003. This pack cost me $21, and the reason it was so controversial when it came out is because it's the first set to have the modern. People weren't fans. But besides that, the top card is Grave Pack, which goes for $25, or about 200 of foil. Then there's also City of Brass, which is number 2, but it's about the same. But who knows what we'll see. So here we go.
Wow, beautiful, wow.
From 2001, today I'm opening Apocalypse. We're wanting to see some of the original Pain lands like Llanowar Waste and Shivan Reef, which go for nearly $300 as foils. But beyond that, there's also Phyrexian Arena, which runs for about $20 normally, or about 200 of foil. Will we finally break this cold streak we've been on? I don't know, maybe.
We are so.
Today I'm opening Plane Ship from 2001. This one cost me $32, and we're open to see any of the alternate art foils, which go for between $200 and $300. Besides that, there's Meddling Mage and Diabolic Intent, which can also go for hundreds if they're foil. So, let's give it a try.
I hate this red thing. I spit on you.
Today we're back with Lorwyn Eclipsed. This one cost me $35, and I'm still in the hunt for a serialized card like Bitterbloom Bearer, which last sold for $4,000. But other top cards in this set would include fractured foils like Bloom Tender, which run for $400, and Moonshadow at $200. So, yeah, come on, we need a win. And on a side note, I'm currently looking to hire an editor with experience in gameplay videos, so please DM me on Instagram if you are interested. Subscribe.
Oh, I swear to God, if I had my Gribbly gun on me right now,
We're back with this pack of Stronghold from 1998. This pack has a chance to contain huge vintage staples like Mox Diamond, which last sold for $850, or Sliver Queen, which is all the way up to $300 now. But besides that, we also want to see cards like the $20 uncommon Constant Mists. So wish me luck, and leave a like if you're so inclined. Here we go. This pack is 32 years old, but is it worth anything? Let's find out. So today we're checking out this pack of the Dark, which cost me $90. The top card in the set is one of my favorite cards of all time, and Goblin Wizard, which only runs for about $75, and then Blood Moon, which is about $65. But what makes this pack cost $90 is all the $20 uncommons, which we could technically see multiple of. Then there's also the common card Dust to Dust, which is about $10. So let's hope we see a combination of all these cards. Cool. Today I'm opening Invasion from the year 2000. This pack cost me $40, and the top card we want to see is Phyrexian Altar, which runs for about $60 normally, or $400 at foil. And there's also the $30 card Sabo's Web, which has recently spiked up as well. And finally there's the uncommon card Aura Shards, which cost $25 now. Thanks, Pre-Modern. So wish me luck and subscribe. Please.
Get up my horse.
Today I'm opening this Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate Collector's Pack. This pack cost me 55 bucks. We're looking for any of the ancient dragon cards like brass, silver, and lastly the ancient copper dragon, which is surprisingly the most expensive one at about $120 despite the name. And this is my first time ever opening this set, so hopefully I get some beginner's luck, but we'll have to see. Here we go. Today I'm opening this pack of Mirage from 30 years ago. A lot of the cards in this set have really spiked in price this year thanks to the pre-modern format, with top cards like Lion's Eye Diamond now being over $800 and Phyrexian Dreadnought going to nearly $300. Besides that, there's cards like Shallow Grave at about $75, and the uncommon tutor cards which are about $30 each. Will we see one of these? Let's hope. Here we go. Today we have this $325 pack of Urza Saga from 1998. I've actually had fairly good luck opening this set on the channel. I've opened two Gaia's Cradles which now run for over $1,500, and a Sarah's Sanctum which is now about $500. But besides those two, we'd also be happy to see a Yawgmoth's Will which costs $225, and a Gilded Drake at about $180. So come on, we could use a win here. Here we go. Today I'm opening this $150 4th edition starter deck. This deck contains 3 rares, 12 uncommons, and a bunch of commons and basic lands. And with that said, the top card is Mana Vault at 90 bucks, then Sylvan Library at about 35. And besides that, the top uncommon is Strip Mine at 20 bucks. Then there's a couple $10 cards like Animate Dead and Mishra's Factory. And as far as the commons go, we basically just want to see Dark Ritual and Red Elemental Blast, which both go for about 5 bucks. Of course, we got this book, and all of these lands. So put the rares in the back, and let's get started. Today I'm opening Mirrodin from 2003. Now I guess you could be technical and say this isn't a vintage pack, but oh well. We're open to see the card Chrome Mox, which runs for $180 normally, or over $400 if foil. And besides that, there's also Quicksilver Elemental, which has actually jumped up to about $25 now. And then there's everyone's favorite common, Seething Song, at about $15. So yeah, let's get a win. Today I'm opening this Fallout Collector Booster. The top pull in this set would be any of the serialized bobbleheads, which sell for around $500 each. Besides those, we're hoping to see any of the other big hitters like Wise Mothman Showcase Search Foil, which costs $220, but I'd also be happy with one of the Search Foil Soul Rings as well. So let's get it.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Today I'm opening this 30-year-old pack of Alliances. This one cost me $54, which is higher than it's been lately, but pre-modern's making all these packs go up an insane amount. The big hit in this set is still Lake of the Dead, which has jumped to about $120, but there's also a few chances to see the uncommon card Force of Will, which is at $85. And besides those, there's also a few other uncommons which run for a decent amount, but if we want to break even, we really need to see one of the top two cards. So with that said, wish me luck, and here we go. Today I'm opening this Final Fantasy Collector Booster. This was the most popular set of last year, and I think the theme of Final Fantasy just fits a lot better than the other Universes Beyond sets, and because of that, the cards in this set have definitely maintained value a lot better. And with that said, we are still hoping to see one of the last remaining unopened Golden Chocobo serialized cards, which runs for tens of thousands of dollars, but more realistically, we'd also be happy to see one of the Neon Ink foils, which average for around $2,000 depending on color. Then besides any of the Chocobos, the top card is the Search Foil Sephiroth at $500. So let's see it.
Oh, we were right there, man!
From 1998, this is a nearly $150 pack of Stronghold. And inside of it, we have the chance to get the now $1,100 card Mox Diamond, which has pretty much doubled in price over the last few months. Besides that, there's also the $300 rare Sliver Queen, and then other than rares, the top uncommon is Constant Miss at $21, and then Tortured Existence is the top common at about $5. So wish me luck and give me a follow if you'd be so inclined. So here we go. Today I'm opening this $180 mystery pack from Rare Gaming. It's another Mystery Pack Monday, and today we're checking out this new pack from my favorite mystery pack company. The jackpot from this release is a Portal 3 Kingdoms pack, which runs for over $500. And I don't know if we'll get that lucky, but we'll just have to see. First, let's see if we broke even on all the packs. And now the only thing left to do is open them. Here we go. Today we have all three of the OG Modern Masters sets. Each one of these packs contain both a rare and then an additional guaranteed foil, which is at the end of the pack. So starting with 2017, the top card that we're hoping to see is Cavern of Souls at $55. Then there's the 5 fetch lands, which all average for about $35 each. And there's other cards also in that range that we have to see, but I want to point out the top common, which is Soul Warden at $4. So here we go with pack number 1. Alright, moving on to 2015. Out of this one, we're hoping to see a Mox Opal, which runs for over $220 now, or an Eye of Ugin at about $60. Then the top common would be Gut Shot at about $5. And if you're still watching at this point, please subscribe. May as well. I know this is at least like the 10th video of mine that you've seen. And finally, we are at the original Modern Master set from 2013. To break even, we absolutely have to see something like the Sword of Fire and Ice, or Doubling Season. The top uncommon is Paradise Mantle at $12. Then there's also this Elspeth token, which runs for about the same. So wish me luck. We need it. Today I'm opening this 30-year-old pack of Visions. This set has some crazy vintage art that I wish we'd go back to, but oh well. So the top card in the set these days is Squandered Resources at $90, and then there's Vampiric Tutor at about $75. The best uncommon is Necromancy, which runs for about $15, and then the only common with really any value is Impulse at $3. So let's get it. Here we go. Today I'm opening 2 collector packs of the new set, Marvel Superheroes. These packs cost a combined $75, and the prices are still everywhere on this set, so I'm only going to include prices on the cards worth over $5 in our valuation. And speaking of which, the top card is the Mind Stone, which has a couple iterations that go for over $1,000 each. But besides that, we're looking for some of the foil cover cards, which generally go for over $100. So with that said, wish me luck. Here we go. Today I'm opening this pack of Weatherlight from 1997. The prices on some of these cards in this set are going absolutely crazy. Nullrod has doubled to $125 now, and Scorched Ruins is at $65. But besides just those, we've also got a few $10 uncommons like Gemstone Mine, Phyrexian Furnace, and Aura of Silence. Pre-Modern actually seems like a really fun format. I wish people would play something other than Commander these days, but oh well. But anyways, wish me luck, and subscribe if you feel inclined. 2004, today we have Unhinged. This has by far been one of my favorite sets to open on the channel, not only because the cards are absolutely crazy, but the basic lands that come in every pack are probably the best in the entire game. The top cards in the set are Mox Lotus Alternate Foil at 220, and then Gleemax Alternate Foil at about 140. But besides foils, we're also hoping to see a City of Asps, which runs for about $45 these days, and I guess a foil land would be pretty nice. So with all that said, let's check it out. Today I'm opening this 27-year-old blister pack of 6th edition. This one did cost me a decent bit more than normal, but at least we know it's not tampered with. The top card out of here is Vampiric Tutor at about $70, but there's also the possibility of the other uncommon tutor cards, which runs for between $20 and $35. Besides that, there's also City of Brass, which goes for $25, and another uncommon card to look out for would be Ashnode's Altar at $15. And there aren't too many good commons, but Counterspell does run for a couple of bucks at least, so let's hope we see all of these. Here we go. Today we have Modern Horizons 3. So this pack cost me $82, and we have a chance to see the serialized Ulamog, which goes for a crazy $2,300. Besides that, there's also the borderless Ocelot's Pride at $75. Then there's a few other high dollar mythics and rares, but the top uncommon would be the glaring Fleshraker Foil at $26. There's a lot of good stuff we can see here. Or we can see nothing. Here we go. Today we have the Secrets of Strixhaven Codex bundle. It took me a long time to find this one in person, and it's probably the best bundle they've come out with in a very long time. It comes with 2 promos, a spin down, 5 play boosters, and 2 collector boosters. The top card in the set is the $3,000 Emeritus of Ideation serial, which I sure would like to see. But realistically, the best card in the set is Emeritus of Woe at about $25. And I did at least pull a few decent cards from the play boosters, but we're here for the collector boosters. So here we go. Today I'm opening the original Ravnica City of Guilds tournament pack from 2005. This one cost me $84, and it comes with 3 rares, 9 uncommons, and a mix of commons and basic lands. Allegedly, there's also a random foil in here too. The top card in the set these days is Doubling Season at about $40, then there's Breath of Fury at $20. There's also lands like Overgrown Tomb and Watery Grave, which both go for about $20 as well. Then the best uncommon we could see is Congregation at Dawn, which runs for about $4. Then there's a couple decent commons, which run for a few bucks as well. And it does come with about $5 in early Modern Era lands, but for the purposes of this, I'm only going to count cards worth over $1 in our total going forward. So with all of that said, let's see what we get. Sometimes you find packs at MSRP, and sometimes you get ripped off by a game exchange. Today we're opening this Marvel Heroes Collector Booster, which cost way too much. Despite the high cost, there are a few great cards in here which could make it worth it, particularly the Mind Stone cards like this one, which runs for $1,700. And besides that, there's the Borderless Thanos at $230, and then the Doctor Doom, which is right around $170. And there are a bunch of other cards in here which go for more than the pack price, but we'll just have to hope we see them. So here we go. It's Mystery Pack Monday, and today we're checking out this random one from eBay, hopefully without showing my address. So this one's supposed to come with 10 singles, a collector booster, and just a regular booster, which it looks like we got Ravnica Allegiance and Murders at Karlov Manor. So we need to get about $62 worth of cards out of here to break even, so let's see what we got. Alright, moving on to the packs. The only big pull from the Ravnica pack would be a Smothering Tithe, which runs for about $50, so wish me luck. Ending off with the Collector Booster, there are a few serialized cards out there which could go for a lot, but realistically we hope to see one of the bigger land cards, and if you made it this far, subscribe. Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights?
What?
Today we're checking out this collector pack of The Hobbit, which came out yesterday. Prices are still all over the place on this one, so I'm expecting anything less than $5 to be nearly worthless by this time next week. So with that said, it looks like the big hitter in this set is the Gleaming Gold Smog, which looks like it's going for well over $10,000. Besides that, there's versions of the One Ring, Dwarvish text cards, and book cover arts, which are all worth a decent amount as well. And I did get this pack at a good price, all things considered, so hopefully we actually break even on this one. I feel like it'd be pretty hard not to, but I guess we'll just have to see. Here we go. Literally not one copy of this card is sold online yet. Hell, I'm just dropping this on eBay for 30 bucks to set the market. This is stupid. Today we're back with this Lord of the Rings collector booster. With the release of the new Hobbit set, I'm in the mood to open some other sets from this universe, but unfortunately the price of all these packs have nearly doubled since the last time we opened them. But even still, I am hopeful that we will make it worth it by pulling something like the serialized Elven Soul Ring, which runs for over 20 grand. More realistically though, we are hoping to see versions of the One Ring, which go for hundreds of dollars. So wish me luck with that. I will definitely need it. Today we have this classic 6th edition tournament pack from 1999. This is essentially just 3 booster packs thrown together with a bunch of extra lands, which is why I was pretty surprised to find one for so cheap on eBay the other day. But besides all that, we're still looking to break even. What would make that possible is a Vampiric Tutor, which costs $65, but then there's also several other tutor cards that are uncommons, like Enlightened Tutor, Worldly Tutor, and the Mystical one. So if we can just see Vampiric Tutor or any combination of the other uncommons, I think we have a pretty good shot. There aren't many good commons that stand out, but Blood Pet and Counterspell both stand out at about $2 each. So let's see. Here we go.
Oh, we were right there, man!
Today we have this Ravnica Remastered Collector Booster. I am still on the hunt for a serialized card, which is why I chose this set because it has literally thousands of them. But even though there's a ton of possible hits, big ones like Overgrown Tomb, Steam Vents, and Birds of Paradise are still the ones we want the most. This set gives us the best chance to see a serialized card, so much so that you can pick up the cheapest one right now for only $110. But why do that when we can do it ourselves? So here we go.
That's not a pizza.
Today I'm opening this pack of Invasion from the year 2000. This pack cost me $43, and there are a couple standout cards in this set like Phyrexian Altar, which costs $400 if foil, and still $65 if not. Then there's the uncommon card Aura Shards, which is up to $35 now. And besides that, the top common is just Opt at $1, so not that great. But hey, at least there's a bunch of good uncommons in this set. So let's see them. Here we go.